All right, so you want to make $10,000 per month as a freelance copywriter. One of the most important things you need to do is write consistently. Like, it's crazy how many new copywriters I meet and talk to who, they say, hey, I'm struggling to land clients and stuff. And then I ask them like, okay, how often are you writing? How much do you write every day? And they're like, oh, well, I haven't really written in like a few days or whatever. Or like, I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes a day. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You want to expect, strangers on the internet to pay you thousands of dollars every month? You need to build an actual skill worth thousands. So my name is Brandon Story, and I've been a freelance copywriter for the past 6 years, been making over 6 figures per year. Basically mainly writing emails, case studies, blog posts, different types of copy, but primarily email copywriting. And when I first started, I'm just gonna give you a lowdown. Like, I'm gonna give you all the tips to stay consistent right now, because if you can't stay consistent as a writer, like, good luck hitting even $1,000 a month. Like, you need to practice writing daily, and you need to practice it the right way. So in this video, I'm gonna give you a few tips to stay consistent as a new copywriter, so you build the skill up fast, get good fast, and you're able to land clients who will pay you thousands every single month. So whether you're looking to quit your job, build up a side hustle, build up a side income, and just have more freedom and autonomy in your life, so you can wake up and like move anywhere, chill here in the woods, or go live in Thailand, whatever you want to do. That's how I've lived my life as a freelance copywriter. Then I'm going to show you. So step one, I had somebody yesterday say like, hey, I'm just struggling so much to just sit in front of a computer and write for an hour. How do you do it? So here's how you do it. Okay. First step. Okay. Know why you're doing this. If you have no reason to learn copywriting, then why would you even wake up in the morning and want to write copy? So step one is figure out why you're actually doing this. Like, just turn off TikTok, shut down Instagram, get off of YouTube even for like a couple minutes today, and literally just don't have your notifications going off. Don't look at your phone, and just write down on a piece of paper and pen, be like, what do I want to do with my life? Let's just start there for a second. What do I want my life to look like? Do I really want to work a dead-end job? Do I really want to work this 9 to 5 for the next 40 years and work at an office job and have to commute for 2 hours a day like I was doing? I was working 12 hours a day and commuting for over 2 to 3 hours a day every day before I became a freelance copywriter. Or do I maybe want to make more money and not feel stressed about every time I go to the grocery store and tap my card, and maybe stressed out seeing other people go travel and live life and buy nice things, and be able to be generous, be overwhelmingly generous to family and provide. And, maybe you want to retire your wife one day, or provide for a wife one day, completely, so they don't feel stressed about money. So, because you just provide. Whatever your reasons are, know why you're doing this. That's why I did it. This is why I became a freelance copywriter. I wanted to have more freedom, more autonomy. I wanted to wake up when I wanted to wake up. I wanted to work when I wanted to work. I wanted to provide for my wife. I didn't want her to have to work at all. I wanted to be able to have kids and spend time with them, not just money, but time freedom to just take off a Tuesday, Wednesday. We had a bunch of family visiting us this week. I'm in Canada, a couple hours outside of Vancouver, Canada. We had family members from my side of the family members from my wife's side of the family visiting this week. And I got to chill and take it easy and worked for an hour or two every single day. Some days I didn't even work. Some days I worked for a little bit. And there was no financial pressure because I make good money. And there's no time pressure because I'm super flexible with my schedule. Freelance copywriting is awesome because you don't have to clock in and clock out at a job and punch in and someone's getting angry at you because you're not on Slack for that very minute, or you're not, just sitting at a desk when you need to go to the bathroom or something. You get to work when you want. You got to get deadlines accomplished and stuff like that. But, you got to get the work done. But people don't care about when you're working or how you're working. They just care that you get results with your copy, and you show up and submit copy that gets results, which is not hard to figure out, with enough copy practice. So back to the consistent writing thing. Know why you're doing this. Let's find your why first. Why are you doing this? Are you doing this because you want more money, more time freedom, more autonomy? You want to travel the world? Do you want to provide for your loved ones? Do you want to selfishly go get a nice car? Do you want to live in a nice house? What do you want to do? Know why you're doing this, and it makes it easier to turn off Netflix and the video games and sacrificing time with the boys or whatever out on the weekend to go grind and build your thing. Because if you don't know why you're doing this, if you don't have an actual reason, and hint, if you make the reason bigger than yourself, you're not gonna get this thing unless you have a bigger reason for doing it. Okay, building a business is hard no matter what you do. Freelance copywriting just happens to be the easiest potential one you could do, but you gotta know why you're doing it. It's number 2, so that's the first thing. Know why you're actually doing this. Number 2, I know that was a long first tip for 5 minutes, but it's crucial. It's literally the most important thing you could ever do before you build any business online or in general. Number 2, if you wanna write consistently and get good fast as a copywriter so you can actually start making money with your skill, change your environment. Focus on your environment. Where are you trying to write your copy? Where are you trying to practice? Who's around you? What distractions are around you? Like, I'll tell you what I did when I was brand new. I woke up before anyone else. It was just my wife and me living in a studio apartment, a tiny place in Vancouver, Canada. But I woke up before her. Why? Because I knew I wouldn't be able to write if she was just even awake, and like I would just want to talk to her or hang out or do fun things or go somewhere, or like she would interrupt me. Not that she's trying to be mean or whatever. I just knew if I wake up before everyone else while everyone's still sleeping, I'll have no distractions. I'll have complete silence to just focus on my work, to focus on practicing copy. And it worked. I woke up, I used to go to my day job we used to leave at like 7:30 a.m. I would wake up at 5-6 a.m. then and start writing copy for practice before my 12-hour day job. Guess what? You can do this outside of your 9 to 5. You can build this on the side. You can build this outside of school. Don't make any excuses that, I don't have enough time. Everybody has time. Look at your settings app in your iPhone or your Android and look at your phone usage, and you're gonna see how much time you actually spend wasting when you could be building an online business. So get rid of those distractions. If you need to wake up before everybody else early in the morning, do it. If you need to, when you start writing, get your phone out of the room so you're not distracted by TikTok and Instagram and even YouTube. Like, do it. Get your phone out of the room then. Get rid of distractions. If you are distracted by another TV or another computer or another phone, technology, get rid of it. For some people, they get distracted by even having windows. Alex Hormozy, he's nuts. He will black out all the blinds in his work in his office and just work for 12 hours a day straight. If that's what you need to do, do it. If you need to go into a hidey hole and go monk mode for 3, 6, 12 months, whatever, to build up a 6-figure business, do it. Is it going to be worth it? Probably. Are you going to have a hard life, whether you do this grind up for the next year or grind at your 9 to 5 for no end? Probably going to be hard either way. So you might as well have a payoff at the end with your own business. For me, I like having windows open. I actually work better if I can have sunlight coming in and I can see outside. I get pretty stoked when I can look outside and look at this, and it helps me write. So I make sure I'm not in a hidey hole. I'll get distracted if I'm in a too dark environment that's pitch black and no windows, and I'll get distracted and want to look at my phone. So that's me. Whatever works for you, do. Change your environment. I also, next thing is build it into your habits you already have. What habits do you already have every day that you can almost hook up the writing habit to? So for me, I love coffee. I love drinking coffee in the morning. So I made it as kind of I integrated my writing into my coffee drinking time. So I wake up in the morning and I would read the Bible and I'd grab a cup of coffee, slam my coffee, and I'd get excited about drinking coffee and writing. And I tricked my brain into thinking coffee used to just be fun time, coffee time, but now it became I get to write and drink coffee, almost like a reward. So I built it into my habit that I already had. Maybe there's some other habit you have. Maybe you like to drink coffee. Maybe you drink tea. Maybe you like to go for a walk. If you want to build it into a habit where you reward yourself with that fun thing after you write. However you can connect it to a habit, if you do that, you're more likely to be consistent. After that, write down that you actually will do this thing. So if you want to make sure you actually do a task every day, like productivity style kind of thing, write down, tomorrow, I'm going to wake up. At the very least, when you wake up, today, I'm going to do this at this time, this at this time, this at this time. Okay, I'm going to wake up, drink coffee at 6 a.m. Okay, start writing in a Google Doc at 6:15 a.m. to 7:15 a.m. Okay, after that, I'm going to go read copywriting books from 7:15 to whatever, 7:30. After that, I'm going to go pitch clients from 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. Don't just say, I think I should work on this today. Write the thing down, and don't just write it down. Give yourself a time like constraint. At between this time and this time, I will complete this thing. If you do it the night before, you're much more likely to even accomplish it. So if you, at bedtime, if you're like, hey, tomorrow, what's the game plan? Okay, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up at this time, do this to this time. Tomorrow I'm gonna do this to this time. I'm gonna write this time, and I'm gonna read copybooks. I'm gonna practice my hand copy and sales letters. I'm gonna buy Brandon's course and get his coaching, hint, hint, which will help you level up faster. Whatever the things you wanna do, write them down ahead of time and give yourself the time frame, exact time you will do these things. You're much more likely to accomplish them. And if you write it down, you're much more likely to accomplish it. And you connect it to a habit that's every single day, you're much more likely to actually do the thing. Okay, so those are just a few of the like environment and habit building tasks that you can do to complete it. Another thing is like, go like know what you're gonna do. You know, a lot of people say like, I don't know how to write for an hour and I can't stand in front of a computer because I get confused and like how do I stay consistent and it's just hard to stay motivated. Well, if you don't know what to write, then it's gonna also be way harder. So know what you should write. When you're a completely brand new copywriter, you know what you should do? If you're first getting into this, all you have to do is open up a Google Doc and write, just free write. Like sounds kind of weird, but don't think about what you're gonna write, just write. Think of it like a diary or a journal. Just write your thoughts. This sounds like we're so not used to like just shutting off all distractions and just like thinking nowadays because we have so many like dopamine centers firing from TikTok and Netflix and everything around us. But just take the time, open up a Google Docs and just write the thoughts that are in your head. This is what I did when I was brand new. I call it power writing sessions. It is the core foundational writing step, skill, and exercise you need to do. This is the core exercise as a completely beginner copywriter you must do every day to start your day, to start your writing, is just free writing. Don't worry about copy. Don't worry about frameworks. Don't worry about consumer psychology. Don't worry about trying to sell somebody something. Just write. Just build your general writing skill up first. That's step one, okay? This is really important to do this. Open up a Google Docs, set a timer for 30 or 60 minutes. If 60 minutes is too hard for you at the start, build up to it. Start with 30 minutes. If 30 minutes is too hard for you at the start with 20 or 15. Don't go less than 5 or 10. Like you can write for longer than that. Okay, you can do it. Get that coffee in you and just slam it and start writing. And set a timer. Set a timer. If you are distracted by your phone, go buy a $3 timer from the dollar store or whatever they cost. I have no idea. Go buy a timer and literally dial it to 15, 30, or 60 minutes. Put it beside you. Open your Google Docs, shut every tab, get your phone out of the room if you need to, and just write. If you are like, I don't know what to write, even with my own thoughts in my head, I don't think thoughts. If that's you and you can't think thoughts and write out what your thoughts are, find something to write about. For me, when I was brand new, I would write about my goals. I would write about my why. I would say, here's why I'm doing this. I'm gonna become a 6-figure copywriter. I'm gonna make 10K a month as a copywriter. I'm gonna work from home. I'm gonna travel the world. I'm gonna be able to provide for my wife. I'm gonna retire my wife. I'm gonna be able to wake up whenever I want, work whenever I want, work from home, work from a coffee shop, work from Chiang Mai, Thailand, work from Italy, where I'm going in September with my wife for our 10-year anniversary. Do whatever I want. And why? Because I don't want to be stuck in an office. I'm not going to be at this job anymore. I'm going to quit my job in this much time. I'm going to be making $5,000 a month within 6 months. I'm going to be making 6 figures per year within a year. All these things, and I accomplished them all because I was constantly reinforcing it too. You know, I would write my goals down. I'd write my why down. I would write down whatever thoughts came to my head, weird, random things. And it helped me. Just getting the reps in. Just think of it like if you want to be a expert bodybuilder, you want to look jacked and go to the beach and take your shirt off and like feel really confident. What do you got to do? You got to get the reps in daily. Like you got to work out every day and build your muscle up. Power writing sessions builds your writing muscle up. It makes you a better writer, which will help you become a great copywriter, which will help you make tons of money. It's so simple. It's so simple. So set a timer, write daily. Don't skip. You have to be consistent. You don't have to write for 10 hours a day. You don't have to quit your job and like slave away at the computer all day. When I was new, I wrote for 2 to 4 hours a day, most days. I would wake up in the morning, write for 1 or 2 hours. And then after work, in between stuff, I would go practice hand copying sales letters and I would, write an email or a blog post or something. You can do this in an hour or two a day. Like you don't need to be that hardcore. The more you do, the faster you're gonna move though. So it's up to you how you go about it, but those are some steps to stay consistent. Another thing is like, okay, start with power writing sessions, but then what? So just start doing that for the first week or two. After that, start practicing actual copy. Go read some copywriting books and start writing out copy using frameworks. Problem, agitate, solution. Okay? Use different frameworks. ADA, attention, interest, desire, action. Follow frameworks and practice selling something. Practice writing something, a piece of copy for your copy practice. Okay? Go look at other people's sales pages, ads, emails. Look at stuff online where people are selling stuff. It's all around you. And go rewrite it. Go say, hey, how would I make this headline better? How would I make this hook better? How would I make this body copy better? How would I make this call to action better? How can I rewrite this to make it better and follow frameworks, copy frameworks? Start doing that. Start rewriting people's stuff. So get in the habit. Go, if you want to like really make sure you're going to do this every day. Some people have a hard time like just taking initiative. If that's you, you're going to have a tough time in business, no matter whether you're doing freelance copy or any kind of business. You need to be somebody who wakes up and you just like are motivated and you just do stuff, you know, and you don't always require a motivational hype video. But if you're the kind of person who like you need somebody on your side to help motivate you, go get a coach. Go get if you can't afford a coach, hint, hint, I do copywriting coaching. If you can't afford a coach, if you can't afford to hire me or any other copywriting coach, go connect with other copywriters. Go get accountable. Go just like have someone who's going to be on you, who you can say to them, hey, did you write copy today? And they say, yes. And then they say, hey, did you write copy today? And you say, oh, no, I haven't yet. And they say, hey, well, what are you doing? Stop playing video games, get off your phone, stop playing Fortnite, and go write your copy. Don't be a dingus. Go write copy. Do you actually want to do this? Go get accountability. You want to stay consistent? Accountability. You want to stay consistent? Like, make it a daily habit. You want to stay consistent? Focus on your why. You want to stay consistent? Know what kind of copy you're going to write and how you're going to practice. You want to stay consistent? Follow a program. Go get a course. I have a 30-day step-by-step copywriting course. I literally tell you exactly, in one of the bonuses is a 30-day workbook where I literally tell you, day one, check this box and this box and this box and this box. Do these tasks and then you're done for the day. In 1 to 2 hours a day, you can check off every single box. And then day two, you're going to watch this video in the course, do this assignment, read this copywriting book, and then you're done for the day. Go play video games, go have fun, do whatever you want. I don't care. If you need a system, if you need a step-by-step program, go buy someone's course. You don't have to buy mine. I mean, obviously that'll help me. You don't have to. Go get someone else's course then. Like I invested $5,000 into copywriting education as a new copywriter. And you know what? It paid off. Year one, I made $30,000. Was I a millionaire? No. But $5,000 turned into $30,000. I got a 6x return on my money in the first year alone. By the 12th month, I was making $9,000 a month. My best month ever was $15,800. So this is like 3 to 4 times what I ever made working 9 to 5. And I fully provide my wife and family of 4. My kids. More money than I could ever dream of. And full autonomy. So these are the things. This is what you can do. You don't have to go crazy and like write for 10 hours a day, but write every day. Don't stop writing. You write every single day if you actually want to build the skill. Remember, if you want to convince people to pay you thousands of dollars, strangers on the internet, if you want to tap into their millions of dollars in their business, which you can, get good. It doesn't take long to get good. You can get better than 95% of business owners in 30 days. If you write for 1-2 hours a day, you're going to be better than 95% within 30 days. And as long as your copy is better than theirs, you're ready to land clients. It's that simple. So there you go. Stay consistent with your copy, stay consistent with your writing, and you're going to build a 10K a month copywriting business like I have. If you want more help, free help is above in the next video here on the screen. If you want paid help to move even faster, I'll put it below. Thank you very much and have a great day.